Steve Belichick, son of maybe the greatest head coach in NFL or football history, Bill Belichick, has been hired as the coordinator for the Washington Huskies, defensive coordinator. Now, yesterday there were a bunch of reports that this was going to happen. Kind of everyone was waiting for that official announcement. It took a little bit longer than we anticipated, but he is now the defensive coordinator for your Washington Huskies, and I'm pretty excited about it. Obviously, he's a huge name, and ironically, the offensive coordinator on the other side of the ball is Brennan Carroll, the son of Pete Carroll. Kind of interesting, right? You got two of the greatest head coaches of our generation, both sons as coordinators for the Washington Huskies. But let's talk about some reasons why you should be excited about Steve Belichick being the head coach or defensive coordinator for the Washington Huskies. His resume is a good one. 12 seasons in New England under his dad, 3-time Super Bowl champion, 3 years as a defensive assistant. He was a safeties and linebacker coach, a defensive signal caller, and a co-defensive coordinator. A lot of really nice accomplishments. But let's talk about some of the numbers because, as you know, numbers don't lie, as the Washington Huskies official Twitter account put out. Steve Belichick as a defensive back / safeties coach, 2016 through 2019, fifth in yards per attempts, number one in interceptions over that span of 68. Then as an outside linebacker coach, 2020 through 2023, number 3 in yards per carry, number 1 in rushing TDs allowed. Obviously, just like his father, a great defensive mind. 2019 through 2023, he was the defensive play caller for the New England Patriots. And despite the New England Patriots having a couple down seasons, especially this past season, one thing they weren't down on was the defensive side of a ball, where they were one of the best defensive teams. You saw what they did to teams like the Buffalo Bills, where they just gave them fits. And that's because of Bill Belichick, the personnel, and Steve Belichick. From 2019 through 2023, that is a 4-year span. They were number 2 in composite scoring efficiency defense. And if you actually take away, there's a great tweet here from underneath the Washington Huskies from Primo0 on X or Twitter, who says, if you take away big plays as well, they were 3.3 yards per carry. And you got to take away big plays because those are usually anomalies. So overall, just a great defensive mind. And overall, as a Washington Husky fan, it's kind of fun to see this new regime kind of just rebuilding with a lot of young minds. Obviously, we cannot complain about the Kalen DeBoer regime. We can't complain about Ryan Grubb as our offensive coordinator. It'd be silly to do such thing. They were so freaking good, and it was so great for the school and the university in general. And you can't complain when a team is that good. But it is fun to see someone like Steve Belichick, who is a son of Bill, and then someone like Brennan Carroll on the other side of a ball, actually come in and both be like coaches of sons of legendary coaches, and come in and get a chance and opportunity to start like their next step in their career at the University of Washington. There's something cool about that. There's something that feels great about that. There's something prideful about that. And on the other side of town, the Huskies just hired Jay Harbaugh, the son of Jim Harbaugh, as their special teams coach. So just like overall, it seems like we've become a factory of famous coaches' sons in the state of Washington and the city of Seattle coming in to coach and get their careers on the right path. So great hire by the Huskies. Going to be fun to watch. Obviously, we don't know what his career trajectory is. But, a defensive coordinator that's on a major program, that means he's looking to become a head coach one day, whether that's in the NFL or in college football. And I don't know, what the future holds for Steve Belichick, but it is cool. We're going to be talking about, if he does become a head coach somewhere someday, that he kind of got his start and it's like big opportunity at the University of Washington. I know the Patriots, obviously huge opportunity, but that's his dad. He was going to get that opportunity most likely. If his personality is anything like his dad, don't expect some big quotes. But overall, happy for Steve Belichick, happy for the University of Washington, and excited to see what the future holds. And if you reach the end of this video, this is the Huskies on Tap, part of Seattle on Tap, Sports on Tap Network. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. All our Huskies content on YouTube will be here on Huskies on Tap. Seattle on Tap, if you followed us there, is going to be Seahawks. Mariners on Tap will be Mariners content. And overall, it's just going to be really great to see the Washington Huskies in this page grow a little bit more heading into next season, since football's over, basketball's kind of a shit show, and but we still appreciate a follow. My name is George on Tap. We'll see you next time.